Yo, yo, yo. So, this is, I'm back. It's been a month. I just, didn't really I didn't really care to upload anything, but a new game that came out that I've been playing, here and there, but I've got about, I think, almost around 5 to 10 hours in the game, and honestly, I'm already loving it, like, fucking loving it. It's a beautiful 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Now, what game am I talking about? Deadlock. Deadlock is a MOBA like what MOBAs should be. It's fucking insane. Like, here, I'll explain. So if you don't know what Deadlock is, it's basically a 6v6 MOBA where there's four lanes. You got your towers and stuff, yada yada yada. It's a MOBA. You got your towers, you got your lanes, and you got your heroes or your characters, right? And why is Deadlock so special? Well, it's super simple. It's got the most fun and engaging MOBA gameplay I've ever seen. In a pretty much like a bare dry bones game genre, right? Like, if you think of MOBAs, there's only a couple that come to your head. Like, League of Legends is easily the most well-known one, and everyone knows what League of Legends is, but I just think it's insane that there's not been another MOBA until right now that can actually rival League of Legends. Like, you have Smite, right? Smite is gonna do jack diddly squat in the MOBA scene. Like, they just released Smite 2 and it's got maybe Smite 2 isn't released yet, but it's got so little motion, I don't even think people are even fucking watching it. There's an esports for Smite, and I don't think it reaches maybe 100 viewers. Like, the only people that are watching is their parents, the participants' parents. Like, Smite shouldn't even be considered a MOBA. And then you got Pokemon Unite. It's a child's MOBA. It's watered down. It's not fun. It's a 10-minute games only, and it's so simple gameplay, and it's targeted towards kids, so it's easily accessible, but it's just so boring after a while because you do the same thing. So Pokemon Unite's out of the case, and then you only got League of Legends, and then there's not really any other MOBA that comes to mind. So, well, I guess you got like the mobile app. There's a mobile game called Mobile Heroes, I think, or something like Mobile League or something. And it's basically just a rip-off version of League of Legends, but on the phone. So that's that. So that's basically the MOBA like space right now. And Deadlock comes in with a banger, let me tell you. And now I'm gonna tell you why. So first off, the gunplay and just the gameplay's a masterpiece, bruh. I'm not trying to dick ride here, but this is what I've wanted in a MOBA for so long. I've played my hand share of League of Legends games. I've played League of Legends for about 7 years. I played it on my old ass laptop. It was running at probably 30 FPS, but I played it back in the day. And League of Legends is fun here and there, I know. Hang me if you want, like, but League of Legends can be fun here and there. But Deadlock brings so much new to the table. So first off, we can just start by the punching mechanic. If you hold the Q button, you can do a charge punch, which does a fuck ton of damage, or just a quick melee punch if you just tap it. I think that's really cool. You can dash around. If you jump in the air, you can double jump, which takes a stamina bar away. You can roll, which takes a stamina bar away, or you can jump and then dash in the air, which also takes a stamina bar away. So there's nice, smooth movement that doesn't feel like everyone's flying all over the place, because I think the max stamina bars you can have is like 6 or 7, but it's not really a good build. Usually the sweet spot's like 5 dashes, right? So it's not like unhealthy amount of movement, right? Then you got all these characters that, to be honest, they all look pretty, like, they're unique and cool. Like, going off of Concord, the reason why it fucking failed, there was no marking towards it, and all the characters looked like disgusting slobs. But in this game, all the characters look unique and pretty cool, to be honest. I like a handful of characters. You see me playing Warden on this gameplay because Warden is my favorite, and it's just I'm beating people down, right? So I think the character designs are really cool. The gunplay is fun, the movement is fun, and I just like the abilities are even fun. I like the abilities. Everything is just fun. I don't even understand. I can't explain why. You have to try for yourself. If you haven't played the game, you have to play it. Like I can tell you, oh, this game is really fun. Oh, this game does a lot for a lot of different things, right? But it's just it's fun. I can't really like explain how unless you play it. So if you haven't played it already, basically there's just free codes everywhere. You can play the beta, and it's in beta too. I forgot to mention that. It's in beta, and it's not set to release for another year, but the beta's more polished than fucking games coming out right now. Concord was unpolished as fuck. It was bland, and there was nothing to do. Concord's a great example on a game taking a long time and still not being polished. This is a beta, and it's polished. Like, it's really fucking good right now. You got let's say Multiversus. That game killed itself twice. Like, it killed itself, tried to revive itself, and became worse. How do you even do that? And I know I'm talking like to these companies that have not been popular. Like, this is Valve we're talking, right? So they already have plenty of games under their belt, so of course they're gonna make a polished product. It's same for like Riot Games, or like Riot Games, for example. They're bringing out a new fighter, and it looks pretty cool and polished to me. Like, these big AAA companies can actually do really good. Like, I know Riot Games gets a lot of shit, and I know Valve sometimes gets shit, but these two they're actually really good companies compared to like fucking Blizzard that keeps messing up right now, or Activision that keeps making the same Call of Duty every year. It's stuff like, or even EA. EA is fucking disgusting with the same stupid ass sports games every year, and people just love buying it. Every year you just gotta keep buying your cards and your sports games. So I know I took on a little ramble there, but I guess the thing I gotta say is you gotta try out the game, give your opinion on the game, and I think this is easily what MOBA should be in like the future. Like, this is the stepping stone for actually a good MOBA, and I hope it actually succeeds, because the last time I've said, I guess the last time I said a video game was going to be like the game of the year, I talked about XDefiant, and it was you know where XDefiant is now. Like, no one talks about it, and people are laughing how it's a dead game in Season 2. And I hope the one thing I do hope about Deadlock, though, if it is free to play, I hope they do not focus on microtransactions. If they focus on microtransactions in a shop, they're gonna kill their fucking game. But if they can add microtransactions, but don't have the full focus on that. Have it on gameplay. They don't have to make maps because it's a MOBA. They don't have to make maps. Their focus should be on, I guess, cosmetics, yeah. But also just new characters and just a new feeling of gunplay from new characters. The only thing they have to do is make new characters. If they fail that, it's unbelievable. But enough me just yapping. I hope you would think I would get paid from dick riding Deadlock, but you guys just give it a try and let me know in the comments if you've tried it. How have you liked it, or how have you disliked it so far? I don't really have any complaints about the game after like I said, I've only played about 10-15 hours, so it's not like I have a huge time spent on the game. But for the beginning amount, I can play this game by myself for hours, and if with friends, I can play it with hours. I'm not bored about this game. This game's actually refreshing, and it's actually nice because the market right now of games is like single player games. Yeah, I like I have a couple single player games I like right now, and then you have the multiplayer games, like not like live services, but like Minecraft, like those games are like eh. And then you got the live service games that just suck absolute donkey dick. But I gotta stop yapping. Play Deadlock. Comment if you like the game, dislike the game. Let me know. Like this video and sub, because I like subs and I want my sub count to be at 1,000 by the end of the year. So hope you guys like this video. Peace.